In this first part of Module 6, we're going to talk about advertising literacy. Some critics believe that advertising is a menace. Advertising corrupts us, it exploits trauma, and can lead to addiction. They call for strict regulation and even elimination of ads. Perhaps they're right. This lesbian bondage torture ad for jeans doesn't exactly elevate the human spirit. Nor do these smarmy ads for Crunch Fitness. Others, though, see advertising as a benefit to society that helps people know about available consumer choices, and it helps them make informed consumer decisions. The example on the left is a public service announcement to discourage drinking. The one on the right is a traditional ad that we've discussed before. You can argue that both provide important information and inspiration to make our lives better. Almost all ads carry a message, and that message can be either positive or negative. And ads share the same characteristic as the other kinds of mass media communication we discussed in Module 3. The secret to resisting the influence of advertising messages lies in our ability to decode those messages. All ads have three meanings: the surface meaning, the intended meaning, and the ideological meaning. The surface meaning is our first impression of the ad's message. It's our initial decoding. In a good ad, the surface meaning is clear, like in this milk ad, and in this World War II propaganda poster. Or it can be very confusing, as in this ad. The surface meaning seems to be a message about a couple swapping service. This is an ad for a DJ software. That's not my first impression, or second, or third. The intended meaning is the message the advertiser wants you to receive. In a good ad, it's the same message as the surface meaning, as in this sign. In a poorly crafted ad, the message might reach the wrong audience. It might be decoded wrong, or it might even be lost due to noise. The surface meaning of this ad, "God bless Daddy, God bless them all," is clear. A young girl is praying for the safety of her father and our troops. The intended meaning is a little more obscure. In the bottom of the ad is a brand of radio. What message is the advertiser trying to communicate? Now, this is certainly a striking ad and would test well in the memory part of learning and memory. But what's the intended meaning? It's an anti-AIDS ad. But does the striking imagery create noise, blocking the intended meaning? In advertising, time can be your enemy. Receivers are just not willing to ponder at length an ad's meaning. If they don't get it quickly, they move on. The meaning of the Mr. Delivery ad campaign was just too hard to decode. As an advertising strategy, it failed. Not all ads try to sell you something. Some try to create a positive feeling about their product, or just position the product in your mind so you'll recall it later when you're ready to make a purchase. You've seen this concept at work in the discussion on cigarette ads. As we've discussed, celebrities are often used to create positive feelings about products through linkage, as in the Got Milk campaigns. The last meaning is the ideological meaning. In Module 3, we talked about how people can decode messages differently because of their cultural and life experiences. Ads are no different. This shoe ad can be interpreted in many different ways. The Diesel Be Stupid ad campaign has been criticized for an ideological meaning encouraging irresponsible acts. We've had several examples of advertisements plagued by unintended ideological meaning, such as the Coke "It's Beautiful" ad that aired during the Super Bowl and the Olympics. It's this last meaning, often unintended by the advertiser, that critics fear the most. Because we have the ability to uniquely interpret media messages, Barbie can be seen as both a beloved toy and an inappropriate role model. In the next section of Module 6, Part 1, we'll discuss the three categories of advertising.